I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
All right. Your boy Trigger Man back in the lab. And today, what we have here. Today, I'm going to be answering a question I get very often. Guys always asking me, do I feel it's worth it to get into the trade now to be a painter? They really want to be a painter. Some of them are doing other things, other trades or other lines of work or whatever, and they enjoy painting. They enjoy it, and they want to know, is it worth it, changing over? So I've gotten this question a lot, even since I started the channel. I was getting the question. They were asking, is it worth it? So also, it's been, I don't know, man, God kind of put it on my heart to make this video. So, and actually 2 days ago, I lost half of the footage. Like, I've been working on the video for a couple months now. And yeah, today's Sunday. Friday, I went to delete some files and I deleted half of the footage that I was going to make this video for you guys. And it was just like, I was so frustrated, man. And I was just ready to delete the whole thing. I'm like, man, nobody's going to care about this stuff. Nobody want to see this, But then it's like, no, there was some kind of something up there trying to hold me back from making the video. So I was like, nah, I gotta make it. I gotta make the video. I gotta do it. I gotta continue. So it's gonna be kind of pieced together and chopped up, and it might not make a lot of sense, but I'm gonna try to do some voiceover work to let you know what's going on. So first, I want to start by how and why and when I got into the trade. Okay. I was screwing up as a kid, failing at everything. Letting my parents down, let my mom down in middle school. Went to jail in middle school, high school, young adult, just back and forth, in and out of trouble. And I flashed up a picture a little while back for you guys. I put up, it was a post me standing next to my 84 Cutlass Supreme. I was standing in front of my car in vocational school. Like, when I entered vocational school, I was actually on probation. I had gotten in some trouble and I needed to do something quick for my court appearances. So really, that's where it started with me. I was working, I was washing cars, working at a car wash, washing cars for $2 a car, washing cars in the hot sun, Florida heat. $2 per car is what I was doing. And I'm like, man, I gotta go do something, So I went to sign up for the Army. I was denied to even sign up for the Army, And I'm like, man, come on, you gotta be kidding me. I remember the guy, the recruiter guy, I'm like, I made a comment. I'm like, I can't get a decent job because of felonies. I can't get a decent job. I can't even sign up for the Army to go get blown up. Like, this is messed up, man. And he was laughing. He's like, yeah, until you get this stuff cleared up. So I was like, screw it. So went back, washing cars, $2 a car. And then I said, man, I'm going to go to vocational school. I'm going to go to vocational school. Whatever they got available, man. Barbering, cutting hair. I'm like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be a barber or something. Plumbing, AC, whatever was available, I was going to sign up for it, And not really a passion for it. I had painted my Monte Carlo prior to that while I was in high school, rattle can stuff. And this is way no internet, none of that stuff. So I painted my Monte Carlo rattle can. So I kind of always had a thing for cars, shiny stuff, shiny cars. So get to the vocational school, and there's availability at every thing. There was AC, HVAC, whatever they call it, plumbing, automotive repair, engines and stuff, which I ain't crazy about that. My dad always did that, and I don't like all them greasy fingernails and stuff. So then it landed me in the auto body. I was looking in the class and this paint booth, shiny, cars painted. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Excuse me. And it was like instantly, I took to it, man. We started off with a little square, little panel. Every student got a little metal panel, which we had to spray in, what was it? Lacquer paint back then. There was base coat, clear coat available, but the teacher wanted us to learn with lacquer paint. So you spray it, panel, no shine at all. You have to let it sit, and then you have to polish. You have to polish your panel. And then from that panel, once you complete that, you moved on to a fender. So I finished that, I got my fender, did that same thing, painted, lacquer paint, shined it, was good. Then moved on to cars. So long story short, while a lot of guys were still working on that little square panel, I had advanced so much in my first year. Like, I painted my car, House of Colors, candy, 4-stage with metal flake. And yeah, so that's where it started for me, And my teacher used to be hard on me, real hard on me. Taught me not to be an average painter, I said it before in a post, a video for you guys. It was like, told me once you graduate this class, you cannot go out there and be just as good as these other painters. You can't. You have to be great, And that's something that I held with me and I hold with me until this day. So that's what I did, and time went on. I got out there to working, and I worked alongside some of the legends in my county, in Broward County. I worked alongside of guys that I heard about in vocational school. You would hear the names, and it was like, I worked alongside those guys, man, the best. They were the best. They eat, sleep, live, paint, And I worked alongside them, and I learned from them, I learned from them, And so, yeah, it's been a long journey. I feel like it's worth it to get into the auto body field, specifically painter, because, that's what I enjoy. And made damn good money doing it, Really good money doing it. And I'm going to show you guys one of the things that I invested in. When I started making that good money, my first paycheck, when I became a painter, which I've said in videos before for you guys, but it was like the money I was making, I was like, man, this don't feel right, It'll get some money, a check, and it's like, man, is this real? I even went to the painter, which was my friend at the time, and I'm like, my first paycheck as a painter, and I'm like, bro, look at this, like, is this for real? He's like, what do you mean, is it for real? I said, look at the amount. He's like, yeah, man, this is what we make. And I'm like, damn. So on top of what my teacher, my instructor had taught me to just never be an average painter, don't be average, man. What's up, buddy? Here's my little buddy. What's up, buddy? Yeah, buddy. Come up, buddy. What's up, buddy? You good kitty? You good kitty? You ain't no good kitty. Yeah, so, ooh, look what we got here, fellas. Ooh. Nah, y'all dirty, stop. But yeah, so, from what my teacher told me, the instructor of being great, and then seeing that first paycheck, I knew, like, okay, I gotta be great. I gotta be great. What's up, buddy, huh? Yeah, good kitty. Yeah, good kitty. He's just a neighborhood outside cat, which I take him, put him a collar on. I got my phone number on the collar. I take him, get him flea baths and stuff. He doesn't live in my house, but he'll come in. I'll give him some treats and stuff. He's a good kid. That's Mitz. What's up, Mitz? You're a good kid. Let me work on my video, buddy. I'll give you some treats in a little bit. But yeah. So once I seen that, the money, and it was like, man, I gotta do something. Like, I panicked. It sounds crazy, but there's that much money to be made in this, okay? So what I did early on, I was at the early 20s, 22, I started to invest the money because I didn't think it was gonna last long. And like, this is one of the investments I made. I started purchasing real estate, you know. But this came after. Like, I bought properties prior to this house, single family properties. And yeah, so let's give you guys a quick walk around. Now this video, again, I lost all the footage. I had done this already, the walk around, before this was even completed, and the footage got deleted. So yeah, so I was a little distraught this weekend when all that stuff got deleted. So this is actually an after. This was supposed to be an after video. I still have some of the footage from before, but yeah, so just had brand new impact windows installed, painted the place. What you doing, buddy, huh? What are you doing, huh? Come on, kitty. Yeah, so I invested in real estate. Come on, buddy. Close the gate. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. It's hot out here. Come on. You crazy cat. Yeah, so started purchasing real estate. And the money still is always good with painting, you know. From that first check, which was, I don't know, it's 90, maybe 2000, 99, somewhere in the 2000, 6 figures. Like, I have never worked a year after that where I made less than that, you know. I'm not gonna go into specifics about the money, but I've never worked for under 6 figures. Smell storage room. I actually have to get out these for rent signs. I have an empty unit. Yeah, this is my storage. Actually, you see, this was written on before, and I took and painted some single stage. I painted single stage over it. I took it to the shop, painted some single stage over the old writing. So, actually, oh, come on, Mitz. Come on, buddy. You're on my tail. But yeah, so this is one of the properties at the time. again, this is after. So we're gonna go into some of the footage that I have before I just fixed up the place. And yeah, man, so I just want to let that one guy know, because again, this isn't meant to go viral. It's not gonna go, not even meant to get a lot of views. It's just really meant to reach a certain person, you know. Really meant to reach a certain person that is on the fence about the trade. You know, let's see here. We need some water, so I don't know if you can see this here. Start. Look at me, look at me, look at me when the water comes on. Come on, buddy. But yeah, just running my sprinklers. I had some new sod put down over there, watering it twice a day. But yeah, so that's what it is, man. So right now, I'm gonna let some of the other footage run that I had still saved. I just had to do an intro all over again. And again, we'll piece it together, man. We'll piece it together for you guys and show you, man. It's the trade is, it's worth it, you know. It's worth it. Save me, you know. It's only God, you know. It was only God. That's the only explanation for the path I was going down. That's all it was. It's God, you know. He put me at that spot, at that school. That instructor, Joe Lewis. It was only God, you know. And so it might be a person out there right now that's on the fence about starting this trade. And for you, it may be God that put me here for you to hear this message and see this video and know what the trade can do for you, okay? So we're gonna roll some footage. Exactly. Oh. Exactly. Yep.
Maybe that's what he's doing. I don't know.
Well, then he ain't cutting.
He got a lot of footage.
Well, then he's not cutting you in on the money then.
Well, I don't know if he started doing that. I know he did a lot of videos, so he ain't there. I think, is he?
I don't think so.
Said he ain't there.
Oh, you talked to him?
Yeah, I told him I was coming over here. He said he's scheduled for tomorrow, but you know he's out doing something. Yeah, I talked to him.
Okay.
I think.
So what you talked to him if I called you for?
No, because I wanted him to get me my sprinkler that he put in.
Oh,
the top
okay.
head went bad.
Okay.
I mean, it popped off, and I was getting. I'm talking to him a few times. But
Okay. Could that be what it is? It just need batteries?
No, you don't have batteries.
It don't have batteries? It ain't on?
See here?
Yeah, it's a battery in there. So I'm basically pausing it here because I want you to pay attention to the kitchen. That's actually part of the footage that got deleted. I had this kitchen redone and I had it done step by step. I was showing you guys along the process. Actually, this whole entire unit upstairs I had redone. I filmed it. A lot of stuff, man. It was a lot of footage. All the plumbing work under the new sink in the kitchen I did myself. I recorded that. These are the windows that I'm replacing. These are the old school windows that you can flick them and they'll break. So yeah, so it's kind of saddens me that, you know, all the footage is just gone. All of the outlets in there, the light switches, I changed myself. So, you know, but it's all good. It probably would have been a too long of a video anyway, so everything happens for a reason. So I'm just going with the flow, just freestyling this. But yeah, this guy here, I called him out to fix the AC. The tenant upstairs says that his AC wasn't cooling. So I got this is my main AC guy. I got a couple guys depending on the location where I need someone. But out where I'm at right now at this property, you know, he handles most of my AC work for there. Again, I have 3 units at this property, and they're all split. I think it's called a split units. You know, the outside compressor, the inside air handler. So there's 3 of those total. He actually installed that first one there that looks a little older. That might have been, I want to say about 15 years ago, 12 years ago. So that's a little older. So that's what's going on here. Okay, so like I said, I'll chime in with some voiceover work here and there. But again, for the guy, and again, this video is meant to hit one person, you know. For the guy that's wondering if this trade is worth it, you know, this is what this trade has allowed me to do. And this is just a small glimpse of what I really do and what I really have going on. And it's all because of being an auto body painter, you know. But yeah. Low. What's up, Low? Taking care of the AC for upstairs. Yeah. They probably gonna start on the windows next week, Lo. Yeah. Yeah, the old baby, she ain't been painted since 2006. Yeah, 2006. So she's in need. What's up, little buddy? Okay. He's saying that fan is supposed to be blowing warm. It feels warm to me. So let me get my trusty temperature gauge that I keep. Let me keep this here. Let me check it out. No, buddy, you ain't coming in now, buddy. Not now, buddy. We got work to do. That's the little stray outside. I feed him, buy him treats, take him, get him a flea bath, but he don't belong to Old Trigger. No, we don't love him. All right, so let's see. Temperature blowing out, 119. The temperature coming up on that one.
It's supposed to be
102.
135 on the low side, 335 on the high.
And this one 110.
See it? This is supposed to be about 135, so that's why it's not getting warm.
So it's low on Freon?
When it's low on Freon, it freezes up.
But it's a little low. It ain't like it no damn.
I don't know. I'm gonna scale it out.
Okay.
I got to scale it. So I'm gonna pump it in and scale it out. I don't just guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's more than
Okay. He still got me. He gonna be like, oh, the Freon nowadays, the Freon is $500 a gallon. Oh boy, I tell you, he gonna get me. Mitz, what's up, buddy? Come here, buddy. Yeah, come here, little buddy. Yeah, he's my little buddy. Okay, so while he's out there pumping up the AC with some Freon, I'm not even sure if I said this earlier or not, but I'm waiting. I moved all my furniture out of the way. I'm waiting on some impact windows. I got about 16 impact windows, including 3 sliding glass doors. on the way here now, about close to $30,000 worth of windows. So yeah, I don't have a storage or a shed out back, so I just clear open my living room and make room for it. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, so like I brought out the trusty Milwaukee. You know, this is what I use. Sometimes I have a tenant that'll say, oh, my AC isn't blowing, it's not cold. You know, I'll call the AC guy, he'll come out, and it turns out the AC is working just fine. And what he used to always do, he'll come to it and put it like so, and it'll be 64 or 50 or whatever it is. So, but he'll still charge for coming out just to do that. So what I do, I went and got me one of these here, and now if a tenant tells me, oh, my AC isn't blowing cold, I'll go up there or next door or wherever and scan it, and like, no, look, it's 55, you just overheated, lose some weight or drink a milkshake, cool down. But yeah, so that's what I got this for. Not for, you know, guys like to scan it and check the temperature on their paint, their panel. Like, no, I don't use these for that. So don't be doing none of that. What else? Yeah, so that's it. Just waiting on these windows to arrive. It's gonna be a big one. I say cleared out everything. And that's where we at with it. So let's go over here and check on Ram and see what he's doing.
It's 22.4.
So it weighs 22.4. So that's how you do it. And then you load it in, and then whatever it works, that's how you know what came out.
Yeah.
You can't just gauge the amount that go in it? No?
No, you got to scale it. That's what this time helps.
All right now. Yeah, so gonna be changing all the windows, bedroom windows, kitchen windows, bedroom, all over. Side, upstairs, the back. Infrared? Yeah. I mean, do I have one? I was scanning it right there in front of you. I was telling you the temperature. See, just what I just said. He asked me if I got an infrared. But yeah, that's what I use. I got another one too. I keep in my truck. That's if I'm over a different part of town, another property, you know, I'll go stop over there with it. But let's see. It feel cool already in here.
It is. Check it out. See, up here it's not going to be as cool as down there, as hot as downstairs. So you're not going to feel a lot of hot air coming out of here because there's none.
Yeah, 58. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. No, but when you feel that outside air,
all
right, 58, 70. Okay. 78.
Hey, I know all that stuff, man. You telling me all the ABCs, man. I know that.
Right. So it's perfect, man. But it's not going to be no hot air coming out of there.
What you mean? Oh, over there?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it's cool up here. If it's hot, see, downstairs is different.
So when I was feeling it, you told me it's going to be blowing hot.
Yeah, but I'm going by, it's supposed to, but it's based on temperature in here. Here was already cool. Remember, downstairs, it's getting hot all the time.
You trying to lose me with the wordplay now.
No, what I'm saying is, if it's cool in here, it's not going to be coming out hot out there. Because it's pulling cool air out.
I got you, man. Hey, so what does it set at? What you set it at?
You can set it at 78. No, 70, 75 is good.
75?
75, yeah. 76.
76? Yeah, we need 76. Okay, AC done. Now we wait on these windows to arrive. That's it. Lock up.
Let's go check the...
Check what? Oh, the weight? Come on. I got the yellow tape on it. Doing this with one hand, so bear with me. 04, there we go. Okay, so the AC was a pound low on Freon, so that's what was going on with that. So Ram took care of that, put me some Freon. Then as soon as he finished that, that's when the guy showed up to deliver my windows, the impact windows. So here they are here. I purchased them myself from a company. And then I had an installer that I deal with to install them for me, to save some money. Save me like $20,000 doing it that way. All right, I had to cut off the camera so I can inspect these things. I had to inspect one or two of them had a small little scrape. No big deal. You know, there's always going to be something. Even during the installation, there's always going to be something. But yeah, so I had to double check and make sure everything was here and everything was good. So we got these are the bathroom windows, 3 units. So 1, 2, 3 bathrooms. Here are the kitchen, 1, 2, 3 kitchen. These are the, okay, and these are my drawings. I drew this up. Did this myself to try to save me some money, which I did. Took me 6 hours to draw that, but I'm no architect or anything, but Trigger Man got a few screws up there that are tight. Here we have, these are the bedroom windows. 2 bedrooms in each unit. So 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit. These are the rolling screens for the sliding glass patio. Here we have each 2 glasses is 1 set. So 1, 2, 3 sets. And there's all of the framing for the sliders, for the sliding. Yep, so that's what we got. Yeah, like I said, to save myself some money, I went ahead and sat down and drew up this 2 pages of it, 1 for each floor, 1 for upstairs, 1 for here. And it passed. It passed, you know, did all the Florida, all the codes that they need, the approval codes. I did it and got lucky. Just like on my paint jobs, I got lucky. Yeah, and then also what I did, I went and got me do your spray out cards. You gotta do your spray out cards. I got some paint matched up to these. So a lot of the stuff around here, like the mailbox, there's a 3 mailbox slot. I'm gonna paint that, the color of these. The different metal thing, the fire extinguishers, I'm required to keep fire extinguishers for each unit. The frame around that, I want this color. Hopefully I can. I'll check with the city and make sure it's not violation or anything. So, yeah, that's where we're at, man. Like I said, I'm going to be freestyling a lot of this. Something just hit me this morning as I was doing this. I mean, for me, this is a big deal doing this right now. And you get a little nerve-wracking as well as costly. But at the same time, I'm thankful to be able to be in the situation that I am where I can do this. So something just hit me this morning. There may be at least one guy out there that's thinking of joining, being a painter, and doesn't know, like, oh, is this trade worth it? And something just hit me to feel the need to let someone know it is worth it, you know, it is. And coming from where I'm from and where I've came from and been through and to where I am today, it's because of starting the career as a painter, you know. So we'll get more into it. Like I said, I don't know which direction where I'm going with the video, but I'm gonna work on it, put bits and pieces together, and yeah, so we'll go from there. Hope you guys stay tuned. Okay, so this is the project we're gonna be doing. The whole entire building, painting the building, changing out the windows. All these windows are just the normal standard old school. They're going to be changing them out to hurricane impact windows, and it's a bronze color. So I'm going to be the mailbox there, the fire extinguisher. See the fire extinguisher for upstairs, the case around that. I'm going to paint all of that color matched to the windows. Front doors are going to go the bronze brown color, and that's what we're doing, man. You know, that's what we're doing. She's in need of some tender loving care, Okay, my neighbors are getting this stuff together. Place over there been looking like crap for so long. Yeah, they just put down some fresh sod. Cool, cool. But yeah, so this is the back of my place here. Yeah, gonna be some changes, man. I had all the patchwork done already. All the little cracks and different things going on. Upstairs, got to replace some screen there. I'm gonna replace all the screen. Even the frame around the framing, I'm going to paint the color of the windows. So yeah, it's gonna be nice. I got plans. And it's something I've been wanting to do and needing to do for a long time, but we're busy, man. Busy. Yeah, they just put down some new sod over here next door. Looking good. Looking real good. Looks good, man. Real good. Little amigo did good. But yeah, so that's what it is, man. And then once it's all done, we're going to bleach all the walkway here. I'm gonna re-asphalt the front. I usually do the asphalt every 4 or 5 years. Again, so here's where the footage stopped. This is where everything that I've shown beyond this point was lost. I showed the entire renovation of the windows, the painting, this unit right here. So this next clip is just going to be me finishing up my last bit of footage actually yesterday. And then when I went to put it with the rest of the footage, I realized it was all deleted. So here we go. All right. Apartment is all clean. Cleaning lady came this morning, 9 o'clock. She was in there for about 3 hours in an empty apartment. Ain't that something? So I'm gonna go up here, take a final peek, and then we are ready to go. Yeah, no. But yeah, so 3 hours, man. Lady was up here cleaning. I have my realtor coming by Monday. Today is what, Saturday? Yeah. Realtor coming by Monday. Going to list it. Actually, I have it listed right now. Yeah, she did pretty good. She did good. She did really good. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just putting little hooks up here now, man. I've had tenants in the past, they come in, breaking, what do you call it? Towel racks, so no more of that. Yeah, she did good. She did real good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, so realtor coming Monday, gonna list it. Like I was saying, I have it listed right now, but I want to do more screening, and I really don't have a whole lot of time to do that, okay? So, but yeah, everything looking good, man. She did real good. This new cleaning lady I tried out for the first time. Yeah, she did real good. 3 hours in an empty apartment. Yep, so that's it, man. That's what we're looking like. That's everything. So, again, for the person that might be out there kind of thinking about auto body, painter, body man, whatever, you know, in my opinion, it's worth it. If I had to go back and do it all over again, I would do it the same exact way, you know. Yeah, so stick with it, man. If you're playing around with it, you kind of taking it serious, but then you're not. Take it serious, man, and be great. Be great, you know. And yeah, yeah. And even if, say, you know, you start out, you're painting, and you can't make big investments, you know, just save some money, invest your money, you know, quit buying stupid stuff, quit with all the spray guns, all these crazy spray guns. Like, to be honest with you, man, that one LPH 400 that I water, man, that gun made me probably $1 million alone. That one gun, you know. And that's it, man. That's all you need. You know, the skill, a spray gun, sander, you know, just like reality, like real talk, you know. That's all you need, man, you know. But like I was saying, as far as the investments, if you can't make big investments, save your money or even invest in smaller things. Now I'm going to show you real quick a few things that I have invested in. Okay, I stopped at the bank this morning, a safe deposit box, and picked up a couple things from there, just to give you guys some examples, you know, of some things that you can do to invest your money. Invest your money. Don't be wasting money buying stupid stuff. Okay, the cars and all that stuff. Yeah, it's cool, but put a limit on that stuff. You know, don't get crazy with it. Invest your money, okay? So you don't have to grow old doing this and be dependent on painting until you're 70 years old. And you know, I mean, you can, of course, if you like, but not to depend on it to be able to take care of your family and so forth. But yeah, I'm going to show you a few of little things that I've invested in. Okay, so this is just a couple things that you can invest in starting out. What do you call it? I meant to bring my scale up here, but this is just solid gold. This is 250 grams solid gold, and again, gold has gone up crazy, you know, since I've purchased this stuff. I've had this stuff for well over probably a decade or more. But again, just think this is a diamonds, not so much, but gold, you know, gold. Okay, yeah, like here, I'll show you. Gold, you know. And again, this is heavy stuff. I meant to bring up a scale to show you guys. This was 400 grams. Again, it's solid gold. I think I got a couple diamonds like in the eye, but diamonds aren't really an investment really, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, gold is where it's at. You know, this here, what, 250, another 5, probably almost 600 grams in gold. You know, get it, put it away in a safe deposit box, put you some insurance on it. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I have insured. And this is with State Farm. You can get you a articles insurance, they call it, articles insurance policy. I have these with a different insurance company. I forget the name of the company. It starts with an A. But yeah, I have all of this stuff insured. I think there's some more diamonds in there. Yeah, with a different insurance company. But these I know, and also this ring is with State Farm. Most of the big insurance companies, Geico, they all have it. It's called the articles policy. Invest in you some gold, whether it be gold bars, you know, I have a few of those as well. But yeah, get you some gold, get it insured, put it away. The cost of insurance is pennies, you know, and it's an investment, and it's there, and you'll have it, you know. So save your money, man, you guys. I forget what the carats was on this, but again, diamonds aren't really. This was stuff I bought early. And solid gold. Yeah, white gold, solid gold, diamonds. I forget what these earrings were. These are, you know, they're all Diamond. But yeah, so invest, man. Invest your money. Invest your money. You're out here spraying these chemicals, working in the environment. Invest. You know. And that's it, man. That's it. I just wanted to make this video. It was on my heart. You know, I just been, as I'm getting closer to hanging the spray guns up, you know, I don't know. It's just been on my heart to try to reach a couple guys. You know, this ain't for everybody. This ain't meant to go viral. This is just, it's meant to touch a certain heart. You know what I mean? So, and that's it, man. So, the auto body industry, being a painter specifically, for me, it yeah, it saved me. So that's about it. I have another, I think, a kitchen I gotta do at a different property. But yeah, I don't need to. I'm not even gonna be at that one. That one's tenant occupied, so I'm not gonna be at that one as much as here. This was empty, and there was a lot more going on here. But yeah, I don't need to be doing a whole bunch of these. You know, I just, if it hits you, it hits you. You know, the person that's meant to hit is gonna hit. You know, and I hope it does somebody, man. You know, and that's gonna be it, man. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. You know, the little thing here. We were at about 16 days. So the total flip turnaround, you know, was, yeah, about 16, 17 days. That's where we're at. And we are ready to go. Yeah, so that's it, man. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Back at the shop. Peace. So luckily, I still had a couple saved pictures in my phone that I actually just found yesterday. You know, again, I lost the footage, but it's going to reach who it needs to reach. Hopefully it inspires somebody. Here's my 2 vehicles, my truck, my car, paid for. And again, this is all because I started in this industry, you know. I really hope this touches someone. It inspires someone. You know, there's where I got the asphalt redone, new asphalt. And that's where we're at, man. This is before I put the new plants in, put down some barrier as well as some lighting for the outside. And this is actually now. You know, this is what it looks like in the evening, at night. You know, I'm proud of it from where I've come from. You know, it's been a long journey and I have 0 regrets. And I feel like if you're someone out there that's trying to figure out if this is a direction you want to go, I feel it's worth it, man. You know, but you have to be great. You have to be great. Be great. Aim for perfection. Be humble. Learn from everyone you encounter. Everyone. Even if you know more than that person, you can always learn from someone. Okay? Just know what you're going to do. Stick to it. And you'll do fine. You'll do fine. I was against all odds, believe me. Even when I started the trade. You know, when I started the trade, I was against all odds. Working at the shops with multiple painters. Pointing out my work, trying to find flaws in it, showing my flaws to shop foremans. And I had to be an elite painter. So what my instructor taught me, it was real. I had to be. I've sat while sitting down smoking back when I used to smoke on a 5-gallon lacquer thinner can across the shop. I've watched painters come look at my work, go walk away, tell the shop foreman come walking back, looking at my work, calling me to fix things. Like, I was against all odds, man. I really was. But they couldn't touch me, you know. They couldn't. I'm that good. I know my stuff, you know. And you can do it. You can do it. So, again, this video it's going to reach someone. I pray it does. God put this on my heart. I had to put this out. And
What's up, buddy?
none of it is showing off. it's just trying to inspire someone, man. You know, someone that's lost and searching. Well, thank you guys for watching, man. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one. Peace.